Uh, I went to Parliament this morning with the idea of putting what I have said or what I feel on the floor of the House. 4 ministers have raised allegations against me in Parliament House. It is my right to be allowed to speak on the floor of the House. I requested the Speaker today. I went to his chambers and I requested him and I said, look, I would very much like to speak. I told him that people from the BJP have made allegations against me, and as a member of Parliament, it is my right to speak. He was non-committal. In his way, he smiled. But I'm hopeful that I will be allowed to speak tomorrow. What is going on here? This story started the day I gave my speech in Parliament about Mr. Adani. And I asked some fundamental questions to the Prime Minister about his relationship with the businessman, about how Mr. Adani has been given pretty much the entire India-Israel defense relationship, how he's been given the Bombay airport, other airports, how rules have been changed to allow him to be given these things. What happened in Australia between the Prime Minister, Mr. Adani, and the Chairman of the State Bank, and one of the Chief Ministers of one of the states in Australia. That's a picture that is visible to everybody. Why is the Prime Minister of India sitting with the State Bank Chairman and Mr. Adani and an Australian leader? What is he discussing? And why, after that discussion, is almost $1 billion pledged by the State Bank to Mr. Adani? What was said in Sri Lanka? Why Mr. Rajapaksa, a person has made a statement saying Mr. Rajapaksa told him that Mr. Adani was given the contract and it was basically Mr. Modi who told him. The same in Bangladesh. So these are relevant questions. And the whole idea is that these questions must not be on the table. And that is why this whole exercise of 4 or 5 ministers, the Prime Minister giving a speech to distract from this fundamental question, which is what is the relationship between the Prime Minister of India and Mr. Adani and his companies, and more importantly, whose money is in these shell companies? Who is this unknown person whose money is in these shell companies? What is his relationship with Mr. Adani? These are the questions. I would like to go into the details with you. Unfortunately, I'm a member of Parliament and I'm hopeful that I will be allowed to speak in Parliament. So I would like to first place my statement on the floor of the House, and then after that I'll be happy to have whatever discussion you want with me.